Becoming the master of your mind. So I've just dropped Betsy off with the hairdresser. It's absolutely horrible weather. It's June, to be expected in England. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the power of the mind today because most of us let the mind rule, and actually it shouldn't be that way because the mind isn't necessarily the master of you. It's just a part of you. Just like you've got other parts, like your heart, your lungs, your head, your legs, they all have different jobs to do. And your mind's job is to think. That's what it does. It produces thoughts. That is what the mind does. And so you can't expect the mind to suddenly start doing a different job, you know? Like if you're an admin assistant and you turn up to work one day and they ask you to be the chief executive, that's not going to work, is it? And the mind just thinks, it produces thoughts. And once you know that that is what its job is, you understand that it's just producing thoughts. And it produces tens of thousands of thoughts every day. And it's just going to keep on doing that until the day you die. And so often, most of us let the mind rule and be the master of your own destiny, taking all the moves. Because, you know, you're just having these thoughts. When one goes, another one comes along, they're like buses. Thought after thought after thought. And, you know, depending on what you notice, you can decide to run with it or not. And if you can master that, knowing that actually you might have a good thought and then a bad thought and a good thought, not so productive and useful thought, and actually a really successful thought, helpful thought, proactive, productive, you know, which one are you going to run with? And they're kind of coming at you like constant. They're just one after the other, thought after thought. So which one you actually pay attention to is going to affect you and affect your day. So just know that if you can start to notice your thoughts and choose them, consciously decide, do you know what, that's not healthy, or that's not helpful, I don't really want to run with that, and you just let it go. And I promise you, in not so long, you hear the wind, I'm getting soaked. I promise you, in like literally a second, another thought is going to come along, and you can, you know, choose to run with that one instead, and it might be a bit better for you. If you just take a moment, just take a beat with that thought and just think, is this useful or not? How is this helping me? Then you're starting to control your mind from your higher self, from more of an awareness perspective. And that is honestly all you need to do. You need to do that often enough. You'll change the course of your day, your week, your month, and your destiny.